everyone, today I want to show you a pasta sauce recipe. This sauce is really versatile. You can use it for pasta, you can use it for pizza sauce, you can use it for lasagna. So in this pan here I've just added some olive oil, and this I'm going to add some onions and some garlic. Now the onions, you just cut them in fours and you can leave the garlic cubes whole. So just add that into the hot oil and just give that a quick stir. And you don't have to let it go brown, just cook it slightly so they're just a bit soft. So here go, the onions are in. Now we're just going to give that a quick stir, and then to this I'm going to add 7 roughly chopped, again the tomatoes are just cut into fours. Okay, so just let that cook slightly, just so it's slightly soft. This sauce is really versatile. It's a good idea to freeze some. See, the onions are nice and soft. Now to this I'm just going to pop in the tomatoes. I've used 7 tomatoes here. Again, just cut them in fours because we're going to be blending this, so they don't need to be finely chopped. Or in go the tomatoes, and then we're going to give that a stir. Okay, some mixed herbs. Add our seasonings, mixed herbs, or say roughly a tablespoon, and say 1 teaspoon of salt, some half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of chili flakes. Then goes the black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. So what that does, it will balance the flavour out, so that will get rid of the sourness in the tomatoes. And now we're just going to give that a stir. Stir it nicely. Just make sure everything's stirred very nicely. And you can see how colourful it's looking already. Okay. Now just pop the lid on and let that cook for at least 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes I'll come back and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. And you can see it's nicely softened. Just going to give that a stir. Do stir it occasionally in between, so make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. It just needs a few more minutes, so I'm going to pop the lid back on and give that another, I'd say another 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're ready to go. Okay, you can see how beautiful that looks. Okay, here we go again. Now it's cooked completely. You can see it's all nicely combined. Now we're going to let this cool completely, and then I'm going to put it into a blender and then blend it. So just leave the lid off and let it cool down for at least 20 minutes to half an hour. Okay. Yep. So now you can see it's cooled down completely, and I'm just going to put that into a blender and blend it to a smooth paste. Okay, so here's my blender. Let's pop that in. Okay, so the sauce is in now. Let's pop the lid on, and then we're just gonna blend that. You can also use a hand blender. You don't necessarily have to use the food processor. Hand blender works just as good. Okay, so just blend it for a few minutes. Okay, then we're done. I'm just going to take that out into a bowl so you guys can see it. see that's nicely blended. Okay, and that's your pasta sauce. And I'm just going to give you a quick tip. If you want to freeze the pasta sauce, it's a good idea. This is what I do. I use an ice cube tray. So fill the tray up with the pasta sauce, put it into the freezer overnight, and the next day take it out and then put it into a container, and then you can put it into the freezer. So then you can take out as much as you want, so you don't have to defrost the whole lot. So that's how I do it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy. Thank you.